going on today, guys? I'm going to tell you about the best 5 mods for your 370Z. Alright guys, so first up on the list is going to be some wheels. Now, these are going to substantially change the look of your ride no matter what you go with, really. I actually went with the Z1 wheels. These are their bronze. I went with the 19s. I think overall they look really good, and they definitely complement the black car, especially with those red calipers. But I mean, you can really choose any wheel. You know, there's so many different options out there. I like having more of a track stance look myself versus like maybe a 3-piece wheel stance look. But yeah, that's overall just my preference. And really, wheels can also help improve the performance of your ride, because if you get something that's lighter weight, your car is going to move. The car's going to move a little faster too. You know, it doesn't have as much weight to carry. So next up on the list is going to be your exhaust. So adding an exhaust to your car is not only going to help the performance, you know, it's going to give it a little bit more power, but also it's going to really increase the sound and really just make it way more fun to drive. You know, you can find cheap, good sounding exhausts for these. I wouldn't recommend like the Amazon or eBay special, but if you're on a budget, definitely pick you up an ISR exhaust. These things sound great for the money. So yeah, definitely check that out. But if you're gonna get an exhaust, there's one part you cannot skimp on, and that is the Y pipe. If you get an exhaust, get a Y pipe too. The Y pipe actually made I think made more of a difference in performance than the exhaust did, because originally when I bought my exhaust, I bought it with a Y pipe, but the Y pipe was not in stock yet, so they shipped me out the exhaust, and I went ahead and put it on because I just could not wait. So there wasn't really any difference in sound versus the stock Y pipe to the aftermarket once I had the exhaust on, but once I put the aftermarket ISR Y pipe on, the performance felt way better. The car felt like it had another 20 horsepower. So definitely don't forget about the Y pipe. It is going to complement the car perfectly, and really it doesn't add any extra sound versus just the exhaust itself. So definitely don't skimp out on that. So next on the list, we are in the interior, and the next mod is the shift knob. So there are so many different designs, shapes, everything for shift knobs. You can really choose whatever you want, whatever fits your style. It's going to increase your driver engagement. It's going to make it a little bit more fun to throw those gears, especially if you get something like mine. I have a weighted Mishimoto, and you know, the weight of it makes it feel like it goes into gear a little smoother. But I mean, there's so many different designs and, you know, options. There's really something for everyone and every theme, if you're into that. So next up, I'm going to show you a modification that my car doesn't have, but I want to ask you guys if I should get it. I still think it's a great mod, and it really could work for so many different styles. But that would be lowering springs or coilovers. So my car is stock ride height with these wheels. It still looks pretty good, but I think I want to go a little bit lower. But yeah, you guys tell me whether you like that, whether you think it'd be worth going, you know, another inch or two, you know, in the front and back. I mean, I do have a fair amount of space in here. I don't know, I might have to roll those fenders to get these wheels in there. These are some big wheels. But yeah, I mean, overall, lowering springs, coilovers, both great options. You know, with coilovers, they're gonna be a little more expensive, but you get a lot more adjustability. And lowering springs, you know, can be, you know, quite a bit more affordable, and also kind of, you know, stay along the OEM, you know, OEM ride comfort. So, you know, it's totally It's totally what you guys would utilize best. But for me, I think I might go lowering springs on this if I do anything. But let me know in the comments what you think. We'll see what we can do. So the next mod, I think, is the most important. This is going to make the biggest change to your car, no matter what. And that is, well, right over here. Let me show you these. So tires, preferably some sticky tires. I have the Firehawk Indy 500s. They have kind of a cool tread pattern to them. What really you benefit from is that added grip, and these cars love the corners. So, you know, get some sticky tires if you live in an area where you can do that. If you don't live in an area where you can do that, get some really good all seasons. But I live in Texas, and I can run these year round. They have a great tread life to them, a great tread wear, I should say. But yeah, these are fantastic. Takes about 5 minutes of driving for them to warm up, but after that, they're perfectly fine. I can go hit back roads and hit curves and corners and have a blast doing it. But I mean, you can put good tires on your stock wheels. You can put them on aftermarket wheels. It doesn't matter. So yeah, that is probably one of the most important things, and I honestly think that the tires add a lot to the look of a car. So I have some meaty tires on here, and I think that it makes it look like I have a lot more done under the hood than I actually do. But that wasn't really what I was going for. I really wanted kind of a you know, a canyon carver, if you will, even though there's no canyons anywhere around here. But I guess just the terminology. But yeah, I love hitting some back roads, even though they're a little harder to find in Houston, but they are there. Just gotta drive to them. But yeah, tires are probably one of the biggest things you can do to your 370 and make it immediately enjoyable. While it may be a little bit more of an expensive mod, especially compared to some of the other ones I told you about, it is the one that is going to be the most noticeable, in my opinion. I guess maybe aside from the exhaust, but I could drive stock exhaust on this car if I had some tires like these. I think it just makes a world of difference. Well, let me know what you guys think. If you think I missed anything, or you have any other ideas for maybe anybody else watching, definitely comment it down below. If there's anything you want to see me do to my car, definitely comment that down below as well. You know, if you want to see me add some more modifications to this, you want to see some DIYs, you know, if you want to see some comparison videos, my brother has a 350. You know, we can definitely get the cars together and do something. Make sure you like, subscribe, and keep an eye out for the next video. Thanks for watching.